Hey business owners, if you're a small business and you're tired of wasting your money on ads that barely make any difference to finding new customers, then you need to listen to this. You see, I've put together my favourite hacks that I've used to help hundreds of business owners in my community. Now, many hit the #1 spot on Google without spending a penny on ads using these types of hacks. So just imagine stealing all your competitors' traffic and sales just by using these 7 new hacks you've probably never heard of, and they're easier to apply than you think. So let's go for it. Number 1, use Google Ads, but not the way that you think. No, look, Google Ads are great, but they do take your money. Google Ads are a brilliant tool though that goes with it, which is known as the Keyword Planner. And it will just drain your money if you start feeding money into it, but you can use its power for free. So sign up to an account where you get your Google Ads, then analyze a CPC and get a good understanding of where your traffic really is, as this is going to be the keywords that are going to be highly converting. So in effect, you can see what's working based on what people are paying for these keywords. But of course, you don't have to use and pay for those keywords. Just use the keywords. It's one of the best keyword tools, and it tells you exactly what keywords are bringing in decent traffic that converts. Or hack 2 is how do you use those keywords. So how can you get traffic from those keywords we've just discovered? And also, are there other keywords you can discover? Well, your website and any content you produce will benefit from using these keywords, but just use them naturally. Don't spam it. Just have them in mind. Have a list of these words and try and use them naturally as you're talking, as you're writing, as you're putting together articles and posts. It's also worth looking into your Google Business Insights, because again, you'll see real customers, you'll find out what they're using to search and find you on, and there you'll see under performance, so go to Google Profile, click performance, and then open up searches, and then you see a breakdown of your searches. And these again will show you what real traffic is coming your way. So people are using these things on search and they're coming across your business. They're clicking on it as well. So have a look, see what search intent is behind the keywords being used. This is real people, real traffic, and they're finding businesses like yours. And number 3, what customers say makes a massive difference. So let's focus back on your Google Business Profile. Now, did you know that on what your customers say about you, not what you say, those keywords, if they're used, it'll have a massive impact. It will reward you. The reason being is that everything you say with keywords is irrelevant in Google Business Profiles. The search engines just ignore your answers to, say, a review if you mention those keywords. But if your customer mentions them, well, it's a whole new level of ranking. So here's a cheat code for reviews. Don't just aim for quantity, but aim for keyword-rich reviews. Ask your customers to use the keywords you want them to use. Now, the customers have to write these keywords in their own hand, but if you're giving them the ideas of the types of things you want them to write about when they do a review, that's going to be really helpful. So what customers say is what counts as far as Google's concerned on business profiles. So how can you do this? So you've got a happy customer, just say to them that could they mention the specific product or service when they do the review. So for example, the best plumbing service in, and then ask them to put your city or town. Google reads these keyword-rich reviews and it boosts your profile. And as you can see here in the picture, when you get reviews, then the words that are valuable, that are useful, that will help other clients and customers gain trust in your business, these are the types of words that get highlighted in bold. And I've got words here in the picture that says work, quality, deadline, service, money, experience, access. So those are some keywords that are valuable to my customers. So you can see how those keywords are in bold. So how can you get the profile to get to the top with these keywords that we've mentioned and bring in traffic? Well, you need to talk the same talk that your customers talk and include the keywords that they use to find your business. And that's the way successful businesses are able to sell. At this point in my email, if you're enjoying my emails and videos, then if you can give me a review, of course it will help me, but it helps me help you. So there's a review link if you want to do that. Now you're going to love the next few hacks. Number 4, Go green for Google. Like, I've mentioned this one before, so it's not really new, but Google looks for signs that your business is active, accurate, and aligned with local search intent. And most businesses don't seem to get this green circle. So how do you get the green circle? Literally just keep updating your business until Google has no more want. So it's simple, really. I don't understand really why people don't do this more often. And when it goes to amber or red, do something about it. I'm not talking about the environment when I say go green. I'm just talking about 100% making sure that you're ranking in Google because you are up to date with Google. And it does change. So if you were green once, it doesn't mean you're always going to be green. Number 5, play your cards and win. This is related to the green issue as well. So again, I've got a picture here of a profile that is probably about 80%. It's amber. It needs some work. It's got cards outstanding. So I talk about playing your trump cards. But when you play cards, imagine if the opponent tells you what's in his hand. Or imagine that Google, in effect, reveals exactly what cards they want you to play to win. Well, that's what they're doing. So I've called these things down below cards. Get custom emails, set up booking, add updates. They're just Google telling you what cards it wants you to play. You just play the card by clicking on it, following its advice, and then moving on. And gradually, over time, when you log in and you see these as a manager, you'll clear them and Google will like that. You'll go 100% green and you'll see more improvement in your rankings. So I've helped hundreds of businesses do this for them. It's really simple to do. We can work through it together if you want. But as I always say, play your cards right and you'll win. Number 6, a special image hack. This is outstanding and you've got to try it on your business. It's so simple, but it's brilliant. How do you know what photos to upload on your business profile? So how do you know whether to put it on your home page, whether to put it as a focus page, whether to put it on a landing page? Wherever you put your photos, Google picks them up. But how is it going to help you rank? Well, try this cheat code. Go to Google Images, type in your business and city, and look at what Google then brings up. Look at what Google understands is number 1 for your business and your city. So I've done that in an image here, and you'll see that I put in Bournemouth Web Designers. I've come up number 4 in the Google results, number 7 or 8, number 10 or 12, 16, 24, something like that. I've got 5 results in the top 30 or so results in images. Now, if anyone clicks on those images, it takes them through to my website, and you can see that in the images below. But ultimately, this is free traffic by just uploading good results and good photos to Google. It will get you good results. And these can get you lots of traffic, especially if they're just sat there on your website or on your Google business profile. Upload the right images and it will certainly boost your business ranking for free. And how do you know what's the right images? Well, just have a look again. If you look at the context, what is Google picking up on? So in my case, they're picking up on stars, they're picking up on profiles, they're picking up on me with a screen. A lot of them are to do with screens as well. So screens seem to work well. I've got a tablet screen, I've got a desktop screen, and I've got the screen of Google itself. Upload the right images and it will give you rankings for free. Now my final one, number 7, is these really do give you more search exposure. And it's something I've been working on over the last few weeks. So last week I filmed a new video and it shocked me the results I found when I was experimenting with categories. Now I realise how powerful they are and how to avoid the dangers of adding one category too many. So most businesses choose the obvious, that they just go for a primary category. They then stop. Well, that's a big mistake. You know, Google uses categories to match your businesses with searches. And really, the more relevant categories you add, secondary categories you add, the better it is, the more traffic you'll find. It's often likened to, or I liken in my video, that categories are a bit like casting fishing nets. So if you want more fish, then cast more nets. You get the idea. So after explaining that to my members, I decided to make this video available to them. So my members will get this video. It will eventually get released, but if you're not a member, then you can click on the video and it will take you through. And I think membership is only just a few dollars at the moment. So the video explains how it works, shows you how to optimize your categories and how to optimize it for your business. So I conclude the email with having a great week, but I do mention that, again, visibility isn't a luxury. This is my PS. It's a lifeline. So don't leave it a chance. Drop a comment in my email. Just tell me what challenges you have and let's get you ranking today I work with businesses. I help them rank. So if you need help, then just book yourself into my calendar. I'll see you next week.